Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Best teammates.
Are we on, guys? Are we here? Hi. Hello.
Hey, yes.
Rosie present.
G'day, Rosie. How you going?
Andy's on delay again in
I'm
Perth.
here in the studio at the moment, and so is Matt, and Rosie's not here.
Can you? No one can tell.
Oh, you just ruined it.
I can tell when I edit after. Rosie, how are you?
I'm fucking tired, guys. So
She's straight into it.
You must be if you've just said the F word before.
Yeah.
That rarely comes out of your mouth.
I know.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah,
I rate it.
I don't know what's happening. I think the sun's getting up earlier at the moment. I think the days are getting longer because summer's coming.
It's definitely lighter for longer.
And so my baby's waking up at 5 o'clock ready to play.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And there's something weird about birds getting up earlier at the moment as well. I was staying at one place, and 4:30 in the morning the birds started. Worst ever.
And did they wake you up? Did you have to get up and play with them as well?
What about,
Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying?
What about the animals outside?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, no, I've had plenty of sleep, so that's great. How about you, Matt?
Oh, I always get sleep.
Yeah.
Just not always, big blocks at a time.
Oh, it's broken.
It's just hour here, hour there.
Broken sleep for a broken man.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I'm fine, guys, by the way. I'm all right.
Well, you're looking great.
Thanks, feel good. Look good, feel good. That's what they say.
Yeah, just like the old iced coffee.
All I can see of Matthew, though, is just a shoulder. There you are. Okay, I am working from home again this week, and all I can see is shoulders. Great shoulders. Good-looking shoulders. Boys in this podcast have great shoulders.
We do. It's because we carry this podcast.
Oh, so quick. So quick.
That was one of those out-of-body experiences. I didn't even know I said that until just then.
Yeah, you blacked out for a second and just said some stuff.
What the fuck did I just come up with?
Sounds like me just talking. Yeah. Rosie, if you just adjust your video screen to be maximised, you'll see what's on the shoulders, and that's our heads. So happy days.
I'm not making a comment about that next week.
You know what? I'll stick to shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh, how dare you?
What's going on, boys? Week off. Who did we have a week off for this time? I feel like there was something big. Oh, yeah, Matthew. Matthew, you had a work experience, kid.
I did. We had a new guy that I had to train. Yeah, which made it hard to come in here and during work time. Not that I do that.
No, because what we do is we record out of business hours.
That's right.
For everyone working with Maddie.
And you also are allowed to have a lunch hour, Matthew. So
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
But I couldn't shake him.
Is it a full-blown lunch hour? Like, is it an hour? Or is it just...
No, it's
4 minutes.
hours.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
You know when they say, when pubs have happy hour and it's like 7 till 10. Yeah. So no, that's 3. That's how I calculate my lunch break. I have a lunch hour that goes for 3 hours.
So what happens with this work experience person? So
he's not work experience for a start. He's actually a full-blown employee that I'm training.
Okay.
So some year 10 kid out of high school.
So he's year 9 from school. So he's come on board.
And it was his first week last week, and they just sent him to me to train and basically just show him what not to do, I think, was more to the point.
That's why they made him follow you.
How'd you go with that?
That's why he came to me, yeah. No, it was all right. It was good.
And the day after that, he went and hung out with a good employee.
That's right. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So now he's going to have 3-hour lunch breaks as well because he thinks that's the norm.
Good do.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was all right. It's been good. He's a good fella, so we got along, and you just try and teach him as much as you can. And it's hard because that if you ever am in this same situation, you're not going to retain everything straight away. So
that's right. You're just like, how long is his lunch break? 3 hours sick. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Is it the sort of thing, because you've done this job for a while?
I'm on autopilot, mate.
You're on autopilot. Yeah. If you're anything like me, you've worked out the
smarter, not harder.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What I would call it the dodgy way. And do you pass that sort of, little tips?
Nah, so there's little things that we have to do within our company that I shortcut and I probably don't do them, and then I had to do them last week.
Like fake sales and stuff? That's what you're
not quite that.
Okay, because that's what I do.
Just little processes that we have to follow, but there's ways around it, and I know I probably don't do it as much as I should. But then I had to do it last week while he was there so that I can get him into at least doing the good habits.
And were you like, this is the first time I'm doing this?
I just pretend like I remembered what I was doing.
As you're Googling it?
Bringing the other reps going, what do we do with this fucking form?
Hey, I'm just looking for the YouTube videos, tutorial about my job to see what I can actually have to do here.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but I think he'll turn out all right.
What do you like, Rosie, with work experience people? Because being a radio, you've had a few sit in studio with you and all that sort of stuff.
I hate when this sounds so negative. I'm just in a negative mood today, guys. No, I hate when they come into the studio because they think radio is this really, it is exciting, but they think it's more exciting than it is. And sometimes they come and it's like a week with no comps. So no one's calling. You're like, how do I make this look exciting?
Where's Ed Sheeran? Where's Katy Perry? I thought they were going to be here hanging out with you all day.
Yeah, where's the icy cold cans of Coke?
Yeah.
And sometimes, when you've been in a job forever, like you're saying, Matthew. I'm going Matthew.
Okay,
I'm
Mum.
going full name today.
Like you're dead on the inside, basically. You got no soul.
Yeah.
You try not pass on. Yeah, you try not pass on all your grievances. You're like, I love my job.
Try to be positive.
Let's share that passion. Let's forget about the fight I had with my boss yesterday. Yeah. So it's always difficult. And you're like, okay. And when they stay in the studio for longer than you can be interesting, you're like, okay, it's been half an hour and we just repeat that about 6 times. So do you want to just leave? Because
So what do they do with the work? Like, because you're there for a week. I remember in high school work experience, you went somewhere for a week.
Yeah.
Right. So at radio, Rosie, do they say do one day in the studio, a day with the sales team, a day with the street team?
It's almost like an hour, I think, isn't it? Isn't it like just an hour in each sort of department and then you've got to go wash the street team cars?
I don't know. I've never had to be in the studio longer than an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any longer, they learn too much and find out there's nothing behind those curtains.
I don't want to work there anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
They've got your job and you've lost it.
That's true.
Because they're willing to take a cut for it.
Yeah, they're willing to do it for free for the first 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the business takes that.
Where'd you do work experience, Andy?
I did it at Paul Higgs Swimming Centre where I was training.
As what, a lifeguard?
No, well, I taught old people how to swim.
As an instructor?
As an instructor, yep.
Wow.
I cleaned the pool, you know what I'm saying? And checked chlorine levels, cleaned the bathrooms.
Wow.
Did reception work, yeah.
Like man of all trades.
Yeah, just a real swimming slut.
Centre manager or?
No, just slut. Yeah, just got around.
Yeah.
And did swimming pool stuff. So I was only like, 17 or 16 or something?
Don't you do 2 stints? You do a year 11 and a year 12.
No, I only did 1.
Yeah. I did 2.
Did you?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Oh, it was year 10, year 11.
Well, did you just repeat year 10, buddy?
Yeah, that could be it.
Maybe.
Yeah. What did you do for both of them?
So the first one, I did work experience at my parents' work and just had a week off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they just signed off and everything. That was great.
What was the other one?
The other one, I went to West Adelaide Footy Club.
Oh, yeah.
And just hung around. Like went to with the guys that did like coaching clinics at schools and
just look for your dad's name
like
everywhere.
That. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So I had 2 pretty good experiences.
Yeah, right.
Of work, and I have ended up in one field. Yeah, I ended up with my parents.
Mine was weird. I wanted to be a journo, and newspapers either weren't accepting work experience kids or I was too late to apply. So I ended up doing my work experience with a woman who checked in on other people doing work experience.
So school counsellor.
So each day I had to go to just watch someone else's, not from my school. Like I went to school at St. Mary's in the city and she worked in Gawler. She organised this for, I don't know, kids from all different schools. I don't know if they were high-risk kids. I don't know. So my week was just spent visiting it was cool in the end. There was like one kid was a florist, one kid was at the police academy, and I just...
Police academy for work experience?
You're just making noises.
And I was...
like that dude.
And it was very...
Fucking, I don't know, does come across racist if I try to guess.
His name's Michael.
Yeah, that's it. Michael Flatley.
Lord of the Dance. Remember Hightower?
No.
He was the tall one and he took the front seats out of the car and sat in the back to drive.
Oh,
so
yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
It's from the nude scenes. That's all.
Steve Guttenberg was in it.
Was it?
Yeah. I used to love those movies, man.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Police Academy was also really cool.
Yeah.
As in the movie or the time that we went there with your training people?
The place where they train police people in Adelaide. It's really cool.
And the movie. Yeah. Where are you living at the moment?
At the police academy.
Yeah, with horses apparently by that noise. No, I moved to Seacliff on Thursday.
As part of this, program?
Yeah.
Okay.
Program.
I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, house surfing.
House surfing program.
House surfing with Andy. Hi, I've got a new house. I'm going to eat their food.
So Seacliff on Thursday you go to?
Seacliff on Thursday until Tuesday. Yeah. And then off to Somerton. No. Yeah, we know these people. So
straight edge vegans. No alcohol.
Christian.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I don't know. Just some cult. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
What my Luigi?
I was going to say Italian Christians.
Yeah, and then off to Somerton midway through October.
Okay, how long's that one for?
2 weeks.
Okay, so settled. You settled there for a bit.
Yeah. Chill out for there for a bit and try to find some other places to get over Christmas. That bit of the arc there.
Do you have a feedback form?
Nah. Well, but we never got any feedback from that other place that we crushed on this podcast.
They were great. They left our house tidier than when we left it.
Yeah. Then we listened to the podcast and now we hate them.
Yeah.
There was no feedback from no thanks or anything. So I don't know. They were pissed about there was nothing left in the house.
The dogs were alive.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, well, that's a start.
When we left them.
Yeah, the sink was clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I have these random moments where I think, which is quite scary at times. But I went to a birthday party, a first birthday, which tend to be the only birthdays I go to now. Rosie, you'll start to experience this soon. Mm-hmm. First birthday, everyone sat there and sang happy birthday. And I thought to myself, and there could be a very logical answer to this, but I thought, happy birthday started somewhere. So someone individual a long, long time ago, pre-social media, has written the lyrics to it and sang it for the first time at a birthday. Mm. How did it spread from there?
Did you Google it?
No, I haven't Googled it. But then someone at that birthday went, fuck, how good's that song? And then sung it at another birthday. And then someone at that birthday's gone, fucking, this is amazing. What is this song?
Do you reckon it was Peter Coombe?
I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it started somewhere, and no one's posted it. Like, so no one saw a video of it, and that's how now it's worldwide.
Is it
like it's so universal?
Let's get in the conspiracy thing.
Let's do it.
Do you think it was like Coca-Cola back in the day? They're like, we need another holiday. I can
song
sell some more Coke.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, was it a big corporation like that came up with it for? Like a promo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like your birthday card company or something like that.
Was it someone like that?
Big birthday rap.
Well, that's what I mean. It started with someone somewhere, and then it's just spread like wildfire.
It's true.
From there.
It's an interesting thing, isn't it?
Got me thinking.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Rosie?
Sometimes I sing happy birthday, but different words, like good morning to you, good morning to you.
Actually, I think I've heard you sing that in the studio before.
What? To you?
Nova. Yeah, to me.
I sing it to my baby. When did I sing it?
Must have been like payday or something like that. You're heaps happy.
It's payday today. It's very useful.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of useful, you know how we were giving you shit about going to the library a few weeks back?
Yep, I've been back multiple times since.
I went there on the weekend and got memberships and stuff. Yeah, and now I'm fully invested in the library.
I should get commission.
Yeah, you should.
You get a spotter's fee.
Below me right now.
My head was blown the whole time talking to the librarian.
About how many books they had?
Yeah, well, they're like, each membership you can have up to 100 books at a time.
100?
Yeah, 100. You can return them to any library in South Australia and borrow from any library in South Australia, and it's all fine. I was like,
so they're all connected.
Yeah, and it's all auto, so you just dump your books on the table and it goes through. Yeah.
From Marion?
So a book that Rosie returns, I could pick one up and go, hey, Rosie, is this probably going to get sick?
But even more exciting is toy libraries too. So currently my child is playing with toys that I'm borrowing from the library, so I don't have to buy and continue to,
Do you clean them hardcore before you get them? Or?
Do you clean 20 them?
They clean them and then I clean them again with some Dettol wipes and whatever. And then you don't have to buy stuff that's going to end up in landfill. It's so nice.
Also, they hire out social media kits and stuff like cameras and microphones and all sorts of stuff. It's crazy.
What can we hire out?
Anything you want.
Make a bit of money.
Yeah. Me? Like you?
Our house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Andy, what are you gesturing at?
Nothing.
Okay.
His shoes. He was pointing.
Oh, his shoes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You know what they say about people with big shoes?
Big socks.
Big socks.
Yeah, I was going to say quite.
So what did you borrow, Andy? How many?
So what did I borrow?
Did you borrow?
Yeah, the kids got about 20 books. I got 2 books. One in regards to how to make money in podcasting, and the other one was like,
Did you write that book?
No. Yeah. And the other one was to do with like marketing or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, educational books. You didn't go down the whole, I'm going to read something for fun type.
No.
Why
I'm
would you do
only
that?
in this life to learn and make the moolah. You know what I'm saying? No, it was just interesting. And then I was like, using the directory trying to find other books that was.
Did they have a kids section with, like, Where's Wally and stuff?
Yeah, and there was
where I would've
iPad
gone.
set up so they can play games and watch TV, books.
No, but can you hire out Where's Wally?
I'm sure you can.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
They're the ones I used to go to.
What, Where's Wally books?
Yeah, at school.
Did you used to find him?
Yeah.
Good on
All the
you.
time, yeah.
The ice pipe books were also really popular. Ones you had to
Yeah.
up to your face and then pull it away slowly. See the secret.
Oh,
book.
yeah.
I remember that.
It was like that lift ad back in the 90s where it was spinning and then it would show you about a lift if you look at the spinning stuff.
We at primary school we didn't have a library, so we had the Hub mobile library come, which was like a big,
like a truck
bus,
or whatever?
like a truck
Yeah,
or a
yeah,
bus, and
yeah,
it was
yeah.
decked out like an aisle down the middle, and you had like books and stuff. And I remember BMX Weekly was like the fucking thing to get. And if you
out this centerfold,
and
look at the hubs on that.
yeah, look at the pegs. And if you had to get on first because like someone else would get the next like the newest edition,
Yep.
that weekly one, and otherwise you were stuck with one that you read like 5 times.
It's hilarious.
Go to school, not even a little crappy library.
No, we had a little crappy one, but it was more about. It sounds so shit. It was.
What school did you go to?
Yatla. No,
Explains. All the books are stolen and been used as cigarette paper.
Happy Valley Primary, and then I went to the Hub, Aberfoyle Park.
Oh, yeah.
And that had a massive library, and it had a had a big python there. It had a snake.
Snake?
Yeah.
Have a snake in the library.
I don't know, but it was an attraction.
Hardcore.
It sure was.
Yeah.
The snake goes missing.
I'm going to find out. I can't remember what its name is. I'm going to Google it.
Why
Snake?
would it be in good
Because it was institutional. It was like everyone down south knew
about the snake in the library?
about the snake, yeah.
Imagine them trying to explain that to your parents. The librarian got his snake out today and we were touching it. And then we read some books.
Things you can say in bed and at a library.
Yeah. Touch my snake. Slippery, isn't it?
Oh, that is funny. I'm gonna find this name.
I don't know where the segue is from that, but speaking of wildlife,
Yeah.
went to Monarto for the first time in my life on the weekend.
First time?
Never
First
been.
time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you enjoy it? Do you feel like you're in Africa?
It's pretty cool, right?
It is good.
But my baby was asleep for a lot of it, so I didn't get off at lots of the stops, so I missed a few of the animals because I didn't want to
Yep.
move. But
Yep.
I got off at a few. So I got off at the lion. What do you call them? It's not an exhibition, but the lion bit.
Enclosure.
And then we stopped at the leopards, and they gave talks. So and you know how bizarrely at this point we are all entertainers. We talk or DJ in public, and so when you see someone else do that, do you ever feel like if it's going bad, you want to jump in and do better?
You judge them.
Like you would feel that way as DJs, right? Someone's being a shit DJ, you're like, oh my god. So I'm
Yeah.
like, this chick.
Yeah, it's like walking in a venue and looking at their lighting.
And
and
you
you're
just
like, fuck.
you just subconsciously judge them.
Yeah.
So this chick was giving a speech, and I'm sure she's a vet, so I didn't want to take that job from her, but her mic was popping, and I just wanted to go and like take it away from her mouth a little bit. I couldn't, and I was like, oh my god, this is infuriating. But even more so, she was like, okay, so we're going to get the wild dogs and the hyenas. I'll get them closer by yelling to them. So she goes and makes this noise and they don't come. And she's like, oh, they're not in the mood. And I'm like, because you were shit at yelling. I was like, I want to give it a go, guys. I reckon I could get these hyenas interested. But that would be weird if some lady just jumped out from the back of the pack. It's like, I'll have a go. Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what are you going to yell out to him? Like,
you speak hyena.
Yeah.
She was like, it was like the smallest sound. And I was like, of course they're not coming. Jeez, I could be a keeper. Cool job though.
It is a cool park though. Like they've done it well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And there's elephants coming soon.
Elephants?
They're bringing elephants. Adelaide or South Australia has raised enough money to bring 3 elephants to Monarto. How cool.
How much do they cost?
They raised $2 million, but it's going to cost millions to upkeep them. It's a huge project.
Well, they just eat shit in the park.
Yeah,
like
trees.
Yeah.
They don't eat shit, but they do eat lots of trees.
Oh yeah, good point. Foliage. Yes, the fancy stuff from Burnside.
What about the
and they're Asian elephants, so they have to build this. So they're smaller than the African ones, and they have to build like a water shed to make it humid because it's a bit dry here for them.
What about the little like the decking where you can see the giraffes?
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
A bit of Jurassic Park feel about it.
Definitely. See the little.
Did you feel a bit Jurassic Parky when you
Red
drive
Jeep.
through there and you're trying to find the tigers and stuff?
Yeah, except
Are you in the bus or are you walking?
Bus.
Yeah, the bus is pretty
the
cool.
bus is just like the bus.
I'm not walking through the tiger enclosure.
No, what you do the walk and then you go get a bus
Hang on.
because you're tired and you go through it again because it's a different experience every time, guys.
I didn't know you could walk. I thought it was bus the whole way.
I think you can walk.
Oh yes, bus then stop, then bus and stop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good point.
Thanks.
No, I'd definitely go again.
Yeah,
I'm not getting out in a tiger enclosure. Fuck that.
Oh, sorry, I thought you would.
I mean, I am quick, but I'm not that quick.
I just wish I had a Jurassic Park car because it's the buses that you get in the city. So it's just little
SDA
windows.
buses.
Right? And I'm like, I want to sit giraffe.
Yeah, your multi-trip?
Yeah, the heroin addict in the back. Couple of school kids and mullets. Yeah. Off you go.
A few Sharpies.
Yeah, that's it.
Leave your tag on the seats.
Yeah.
How cool are the little meerkat things at the front? They're the best.
Yeah.
I'd love a meerkat.
Yeah, kids love them just before you go get an ice cream from a little cafe there.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that too as an adult.
Yeah, and then you argue with the kids about not buying all the soft toys in there and stuff.
Yeah. Actually, I'm excited for Ollie to be of age where he can appreciate zoos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the moment we can do it on the cheap, like it's great. Because I just go
Not
stand
go?
I just stand outside and he watches the birds fly over and he's fascinated by that.
And argue for toys.
You know,
At the,
it just saves some money.
Yeah, true that. And you say it's like, that there is an African seagull. Or something like that.
Oh, my days.
We have a new listener, guys. Just a heads up. Big fan of the podcast. His name is Tony. It's a big shout out to Tony. Sends me texts all the time saying how much he loves BTM podcasts.
Okay, Tone.
And he really looks forward to every new episode that comes out.
Oh, that's great. It's always nice to have a new listener.
Yeah.
you like my uncle. Hi.
He could be the only one. No, 4. We all listen back.
Yeah, that's right. I listened to it twice, so it's technically 5. Yeah.
That makes it 3.
But what else have you been up to, Rosie, this week? What's been going on?
It's been nice weather, so you can go to Woolworths.
You can go to Woolworths.
You did half an episode about not going out because it rains.
It was raining. You got your shopping delivered or something because you fucking wouldn't put Nicoletta in the car.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That is true.
Are you with us?
I am. I forget what I talk about. Jeez.
Episode retention, Rosie. Don't you teach that at fucking radio school?
This is why I don't teach. I've chosen to use the the other day. So the baby, I'm trying to teach her to be moved when sleeping. So if she's in the car sleeping, I move her. But yesterday I couldn't be bothered. And I was like, I just wanted to have a good sleep. And I was about to drive to Morialta because it's a beautiful spot. I didn't want to move her. So I just drove all the way to Morialta and I just sat in the car under some gum trees while she slept for an hour.
That's heaven.
And I just scrolled on my phone like a loser. And everyone who walked past me must have thought I was some creep watching people in short shorts walking mountains.
Did you have linguine?
I did not. So it was just a crazy lady in her car in the car park for an hour.
Speaking of crazy ladies, do you guys do Halloween?
No.
Oh, as in, do I dress up and go to houses and try and get food?
Yeah, or go to parties or whatever.
Not really. Do you know what? With my mum being an American, we did it a lot as kids.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so it's pretty traditional over there.
Just in your house, or would you go out?
No, we'd go out. We'd go out and do things.
Bedroom to bedroom.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Trick or treat.
Fuck, it's all the same stuff. How do we get a bit of variation here?
Yeah.
2016, Kira and I went over to America to see I got a heap of cousins and stuff like that. And when you've experienced Halloween over there and how they do it, it's like, why do we even bother here?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's incredible. So good.
So what are the highlights over there that they do that we don't do here?
Well, people put so much time and effort into setting up things at their house.
Yeah.
Like making their front yards look fucking incredible. Like they do such a good job. And there was some, I remember there was some houses, like I was a grown adult, 7 years ago. And there was some genuine houses that I was like, I'm not sure if I'm walking up to the front door there. Like it fucking looks scary.
Yeah.
Like the occupants of the house dress up and they jump out at you. And
okay. I thought you mean like pedo house or something like
that. No. But it's just on another level. It's just, it's incredible. Everyone gets into the spirit, adults, kids.
So instead of being inspired, you come back and go, screw it.
Yeah.
Too good, can't beat it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it's not something that we do a whole lot of now. I mean, we'll have stuff prepared. If people come to the house, we'll have some stuff ready for them. Kids like olives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love olives.
Just grab some stuff from work, some chemical-based objects.
Great. Make sure they're non-pipped and then they'll be a real
Yeah.
Here you go, guys. Here's some hand sanitizer.
It's got alcohol in it.
Yeah, that's it. Get on it. Get on it. Do it now.
Drink it.
Yeah.
That's the trick. Drink it and live.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you doing it, Andy, with the girls?
Yeah, I've got a party to go to. Just going to dress them up in their little Spider Girl outfits they've got.
We my cousins had a party when we were there. And it was probably 50, 60 people.
Really?
Like adults. And everyone dressed up. Like it was like what you see in the movies. Like people had a Halloween party and it was...
So they literally just go there dressed up. They drink.
It's just,
eat, and
it's just a house party with, you just dress up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Actually, I went to one when I was 18, I reckon it was. And
Right.
I never really had a good brain for being creative back then, as in what would look good, what sort of costume would look good. I went as the Phantom. So I was just full purple outfit that I got from them. Yeah, and you could see everything. So
I would have gone as the Invisible Man and just not gone.
Yeah, that's your one. Yeah, Matty's in the corner over there. Where? He's dressed as the Invisible Man.
Why weren't you at the Halloween party? I was. I went as the Invisible Man.
That's great. Actually, I went one year to a party dressed as Elmo.
Elmo?
Yeah, I had the full big human outfit of it.
Right.
It cost me like $300. Yeah, a bit of commitment.
There's a lot of commitment.
You bought the outfit?
Nah, hide it.
You hired it for $300.
Yeah, it had a massive head, in the full blown. Yeah, I'll get the photo out in a sec.
I could have actually thought of way better ways to spend $300.
Well, I think that might have been including deposit, but that's not the point.
Which you got back.
Yeah. Or did I? It was a house party. I was drinking out of a wheelie bin.
Or did I?
Things are pretty crazy. What's something you've gone to a party as Rosie this?
I hosted a Gay Icons housewarming party and came dressed as Lady Gaga, and I made my own meat dress made out of salami.
You would have stank all night.
But also you wouldn't go home hungry.
That's true.
I had to take it off halfway through the night because I started to stink.
You wouldn't eat Macca's on the way home.
Do you just take off a bit of salami each time so your privates are covered?
Look, I did sew the salami.
Just turns out it starts as a dress and ends up as a bikini.
Yeah. No.
Starts as a dress, ends up in a good time.
Yeah.
And it did start to decompose.
Did it?
It was pretty foul.
Was it also...
That was the Halloween party in America. Yeah.
So who are you dressed as? Who's the guy at the bottom?
Oh, from Orange is the New Black. So that Ponstache or whatever his name is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's my cousin Mike in the background painted himself gold.
Yeah.
There was a statue.
Could he be like cancelled these days being Goldface?
I don't know if Goldface is a thing or not. We had our silly Saturday the other week for footy.
Oh, sorry. How was Silly Saturday?
It was silly. The dress-up theme was gothic emo.
That's right.
Yeah.
How come I haven't seen any photos of you with like black eyeliner on?
Because it was put your phones away type stuff. It was pretty crazy, actually. Like, the boys did really well. Like, you know how you think, a group of 40, 50, 20 to 30-year-old guys probably aren't going to tip in and dress up and spend as much time or money. Like, but everyone did really well. Like, even blonde blokes dyed their hair black and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty comprehensive.
So who were the highlights and what were they dressed as?
Oh, there was a couple of guys that came. Like, one, our skipper had this mesh vest on with these black boots. He looked elite.
Like fuck me boots.
Yeah,
massive.
yeah, like Goth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So some people took it seriously. They did really well. So
Did you end up going to Enigma?
No, we didn't. No.
Oh,
I know. We
what a
should've.
shame for Enigma.
I know. But there was some funny themes. Like, there was once we had to sit in the change rooms and they played hardcore bloody music. Like, what do you call
death
it?
metal or whatever?
No, not metal. Like, what do you call it? Like, happy hardcore.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Marilyn Manson.
No. Like, hard style.
Yeah.
And you just had to sit in the change rooms and just look at each other and you couldn't show any emotion. so you couldn't laugh, you couldn't smile.
That's awesome.
And if you did, you had
good.
penalties. Like, you had to scull a Guinness with an egg in it and stuff like that.
Holy
So
shit.
it was literally, and we were originally going to do it for 10 minutes, but it got to 5 and it was that was so long. That was the longest 5 minutes of my life.
What were you made to drink?
No, I got out of it. But yeah.
I'm a coach. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I didn't laugh or smile.
Yeah.
But yeah, it got just little things like that. Pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, those little party games are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it enough, I don't reckon.
Hey, Rosie, how's SAFM going?
If you'd listen, you'd know the answer to that, wouldn't you, guys?
I'm sleeping.
No, because there's two versions of it. It's what you hear on the air and what is actually going on the inside.
Yeah.
As you would know in the Nova days.
Yeah, no, how's it really going?
Yeah. Is it still fun?
Station is lovely.
Yeah.
But look, I'm a weekend announcer, so I just hang out by myself in a studio that's empty once a week for a couple of hours.
Have you given much hard hard cash away?
Really, really nice.
Hard cold.
No cold hard cash in the fridges.
Okay.
Damn.
Don't want to know
I
about
would
it.
take any of it. No, it's like mummy daycare. I get to just leave everyone at home and I just escape for 4 hours and talk to myself, and it's really nice. And I say to myself, but there is people listening. I apologise.
There's people definitely listening. We talk about it. Andy and I say that all the time about this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Just pretend there's people
And I
listening.
apologise.
Well, that's great. Well, let's wrap it up, shall we?
Yeah.
Thanks to Connellina from the Brighton Trophy Centre. This has been Best Teammates. And Friday coming up, we'll have a bit of a game.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Perfect.
Yes, bye.
Yes.
Love you, bye.
Thanks for listening to Best Teammates. Follow us on socials and make sure you subscribe.